Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. First pitch moments away. And on the mound in this one, Kodai Senga.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Now here is Luis Arias. Fastball in for a strike, and that's how this game gets started. Foul ball there. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that just misses.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
One out in the top of the first. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, this is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
And another ball. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Dives and he can't hang on. The throw is late and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Just missed. Merrill, a former All-Star, just 21 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021. Tatis, the base runner at first with 1 out. And that one is lifted in the air. Nimmo sizing this one up, hauls it in for the out. Out number 2.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 13, Manny.
And now it's Manny Machado. And that clips the inside corner. Nice grab. And very nicely done for the out. One left for San Diego. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. And starting in this one, Yu Darvish.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Francisco Lindor leading things off and takes a strike. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. Darvish delivers.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one just misses. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
And now it's Juan Soto. That one misses. Ball one. In there at the knees for a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
That's inside. Darvish kicks, delivers, and now it's filled up.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. When you're talking about a guy who wants to pitch deep into the ball game, it's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
And now it's Mark Vientos. That's in there. 0-1. Just missed. Out towards right center field. Tatis after it. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Batting fourth.
Here's the Mets lineup now. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. This one lifted in the air, left field. Hayward. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Here's Brandon Nimmo.
The left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
And first offering is fouled off. Soto leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that's fouled off. Two outs. Cut on and lifted in the air. Tatis gets under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. We go on to inning number 2. It's the Mets 1 and the Padres nothing. Top of the second. Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
The second baseman, Jake
Cronenworth. A 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. That's in there. And it's 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Ooh, Rusty Valentine umpiring behind the plate in this one. He has what you might call a tall strike zone, both at the letters and down below the knees.
Yeah, and I'm sure that helps a lot of pitchers we see today who like to work up, down, trying to change eye levels and swing paths.
Yeah, exactly.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. And there's a strike. One out, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Jason Hayward. In for a strike, 0-1. Just missed. Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side here in the second. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the second. Now at the plate, Jesse Winker.
The designated hitter, Jesse Winker.
Darvish back to work. Ball 1 and a pitch inside. And that's outside. And that's ball 2. Right through there for a strike. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. Pitch misses, and that is ball one.
Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former teammate.
One down, base is empty. That one fouled off.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Batting eighth, the catcher,
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets.
Alvarez.
Outside low, and that's ball one.
One ball, no strikes.
And another ball. 2 outs, base is empty. That one ripped right center field. Merrill, long run. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
So runner at second, 2 down. McNeil now at the plate. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Diaz makes the catch, and that will end the inning. Mets leave one. They still lead it 1-0. On to the third inning, and now it's Tirso Ornelas.
Tirso Ornelas.
That one ripped. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Wastes no time there. Pretty much a model swing on that
The
one as he
catcher,
ripped it into
number
the opposite
17,
field gap. And
Elias
I'm sure he's going to be
Diaz.
watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Here's Elias Diaz. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Ornelas at second with nobody out. Next offering is fouled back. Kicks and deals. This one in the air right field. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Here's a 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. Base hit center field. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So the lineup flips over. Luis Ariz stands in. 0 for 1 so far. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And fouled off. Ball one there. popped up. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Reached on an infield single his first time. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners are at the corners, one away.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a ball popped up. Vientos makes the grab for the second out.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside
now
collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
So digging in now for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. Fly to left his first time. That misses, and it's 1-0.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone. Right through there for a strike.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
As we go to the last of the third. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor.
Lindor.
And that misses. And that's ball 1. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw comes in too late, and they don't get an out on the play.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Juan Soto. Walked his first time. Just missed.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he'd played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Outside low, and it's 2-1. Runner at first with no outs here. And that one ripped to left, and there's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
First and second, no outs. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. And that's downstairs. Ball 1. Lindor over at second. Soto on at first with nobody out. And that one fouled off. 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well,
Now
throw the
batting,
same pitch
first
back to
baseman,
back. That's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone. Then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Here's Pete Alonso. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. There's the strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Next one misses. Now 1-2. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the last half of the third. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Next pitch is outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Ball 3. Count full.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Now batting,
Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Flied to right his first time. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 left for the Mets, but they hold a 1-0 lead. As we go to the top of the 4th, down to third baseman, Manny Machado. Right through there for a strike.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Just missed. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Jake.
So up next, Jake Cronenworth. His first at bat was a strikeout. Cronenworth, multi-time All-Star, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. And that one upstairs, ball 1. The Padres trailing by a run, top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one in the air center field. Taylor ranging after it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
The batter, the shortstop,
It's Xander Bogaerts now. Struck out looking in his first at bat. The shortstop takes the ball. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The 1-1 is fouled off. This to third. Vientos throws across the diamond, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Padres go down quietly. They still trail 1-0. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Here's Jesse Winker.
Designated hitter, Jesse Winker.
The pitch. Fouled off left side.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Machado throws to first in time, and Winker is set down.
Smooth play on the bare hand there at third. That was nice. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
So digging in, Tyrone Taylor. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Alvarez stands in now and watches strike 1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
0-2.
2 outs. That one drilled left field. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Jeff McNeil stands in. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Alvarez on at second with 2 down. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. On the ground, out to short. And that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. We played 4. It's the Mets 1 and the Padres nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Jason Hayward. Senga back to work. Fastball for a strike.
You know, these Padres need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Next pitch
One ball,
misses,
one
and the
strike.
count even 1-1. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Ornelas stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
One down, base is empty. Gets under it and pops it up. Vientos has this one sized up, and he makes the catch. And that quickly 2 away. And now it's Elias Diaz. 1 for 1 with a single so far. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Just off the outside part of the plate.
2-2.
Just misses with that one.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a pop-up. Lindor hauls it in to end the inning. Padres down in order. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Bottom of the inning. And now it's Frankie Lindor.
The shortstop.
You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Right through there for a strike.
Hoog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
The shortstop takes the ball.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
Next pitch is outside. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Juan Soto now.
Soto.
A walk, and he's also singled.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Ball.
Back to the mound. It hit him. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Now batting, the third
And
baseman.
now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
Lindor, the lead runner at second. Soto at first with no outs. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. That does it for you, Darvish. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
Out of the
San
bullpen
Diego,
for the Padres, Yuki
number
Matsui.
Just trying to keep this one
Yuki
close here, and this is where a
Matsui.
bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Pete Alonso. And he pumps it a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he
Nimmo.
And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo.
struck out on just 3 pitches last time. Could use a ground ball here.
That's a box.
Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Movement in the bullpen, Sean Reynolds. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Morejon also getting ready. Check swing, no appeal.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's going back. Back some more. And that one's gone. He sends it out of here. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 5-zip.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So 1 out, nobody on. And next for the Mets, Jesse Winker. Outside low, and that is ball 1.
strike.
And that one hammered back there. Tattooed and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
One down. So up next for New York, Tyrone Taylor. Out to short, Bogarts. Sends it to first, and 2 away now.
The catcher, number 4, Francisco Alvarez.
2 down, bases empty. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. That one's in there. Strike 1. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is in for a strike. And that just misses.
1 and 2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. The lead has exploded to a half dozen. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Top 6. And here's the first baseman, Luis Arias. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Nabs it, and there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 for 2. And ball 1 to the right fielder.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
To 3rd, and foul ball. Next offering popped in the air, right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 3, Jackson Merrill.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. First offering, and it just misses.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Next pitch is outside. And another ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And there's a foul ball. Started to go after it. Now we'll look down to 3rd, and that's a swing according to umpire Mike Fillmore. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And he walked him.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
That one hit to right. And it falls. And now 1st and 2nd with 2 outs. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. That that one catches the corner for a strike. Merrill on second. Machado at first. 2 out of the inning. Going to count 1 and 2. Fastball is outside. Liner, and that should be extra bases. The run comes in from second. It's 6-1. Here comes Machado around third. He's safe as he gets his hand in. It's 6-2.
Everything came together for him. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. The shortstop takes the ball. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Just missed.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
2-0. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Soto snags it, and that's the 3rd out. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. Now a 6-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now here's Jeff McNeil. Line drive. Grabs it on the run. 1 down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard-hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Lindor in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Wandy Peralta up and throwing. Morejon warming up as well. Off the mark there. Now 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit. That's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Soto, the next to hit, takes outside. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
This one in the air center field. And the inning is over.
Now pitching from the
Welcome
Mets.
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new
Number
pitcher on the
81.
mound, Danny Young.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So digging in,
Leading off for
Jason
the Padres,
Hayward.
the left fielder.
The
number
Padres
22,
in striking
Jason
distance,
Hayward.
but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And it's fouled away. Young, a 6'3 lefty, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. And the 0-1. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The batter, the designated hitter,
Tirso Ornelas. The next up for the Padres. And that's downstairs and outside. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Stanek, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Nunez getting cranked up as well. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
The catcher, number 17, Elias Diaz.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Elias Diaz. Just missed. Two down, nobody on. High chopper to third. Vientos. Over to first, and that is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They still trail it here. It's 6-2.
Now pitching for
We're
San
back in a new
Diego,
pitcher here to start the bottom
number
of the 7th.
25.
Sean Reynolds.
Sean Reynolds.
Mark
Leading
Vientos up now for the Mets.
The third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
Well, these Mets really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers paint a pretty clear picture. The offense likes playing with fire today. 7 of their hits have come off of fastballs, so that tells me their timing is pretty locked in right now.
Strike 2.
So with that fastball approach in mind, it'll be interesting to see if we see any adjustments in terms of the pitch calling, and clearly there's been a need to mix it up a little bit more than they have.
That misses the zone, and the count is even, 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these
Up
days.
next
So many
for the
guys
Mets,
throwing in the
the
upper
first baseman,
90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Alonso, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And another ball.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2-2.
outside. And now it's 3-2. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count.
Now
But I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Nimmo.
Splits the plate. It's 0-1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Alonso stands at first with 1 out. That's off the mark, and the count is 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Struck him out swinging. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Jesse Winker up now for the Mets. He's already homered in this game. Not even close there. And the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball, 2 strike. Two balls, 2 strike.
Hot shot to third. To second, there's Cronenworth. Inning over. Mets strand 1. They lead it 6-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th. Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Arias. Young back to work. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Foul ball.
No, that's a ball.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Tatis in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Tatis waits. Foul ball, still 0-2. That one missed. Next pitch misses way outside. Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground to third, might be two. Off balance feed, there's one. Now to first, and it's a double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Right down to shoot, and it's 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Two outs. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Man at first. Here's Manny Machado now. A little bit high, maybe. Ball one. Merrill off of first with 2 away. Swung on and fouled off. And he'll need a new bat. And Manny gets a piece. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and that's that.
Now pitching for
back
the
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the 50, bottom of the 8th. Adrian Morejon.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because There's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And there's the ball. Caught him looking for the K.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part, maintain that lead, and getting that W.
Alvarez, batting with one down, takes a strike. Outside low, and it's a ball and a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst-case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where the catcher wanted it.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Diaz makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
Pitching for the New York Mets.
Okay, all set to go.
Leading off for San
And the batter
Diego,
now,
the first
Luis
baseman, number
Arias.
4, Luis Arias.
Gets the call, and we are underway. The pitch. Late swing, foul to the left.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him, man. You know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Swing and a foul out of play. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. Next pitch is outside. This one in the air. Alonso. He's got it, and there's two away. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, we could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with two strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Jackson Merrill in the box with two gone and takes a look at a called strike. And that is out of play. That's down and in. 2 down, nobody on. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering misses down and away. Manny Machado on deck for the Padres. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. He takes it on his own. Padres go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, towing the slab in today's game. You, Darvish, what should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Bottom of the first, here's Francisco Lindor.
The shortstop, Francisco.
Darvish, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and he was born in Japan. Clips the corner, and it's 0-1. To the right side, Cronenworth on to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here.
Juan Soto.
Here's Juan Soto. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Just missed.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Way inside, gets out of the way. And they'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 1 out, base is empty. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
And a foul ball. 2 out, space is empty. And a swing and a miss.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Handles, throws to first, and the Mets go 1-2-3. Scoreless after 1. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here comes Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
Senga back to work. Down and away for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike. No, that's a ball.
Rusty Valentine calling balls and strikes.
Boog, something I hear from hitters about Valentine is they know they don't have to protect off the plate too much in 2-strike counts, and that can be a big deal in terms of your confidence and seeing some pitches in that at bat.
A little bit low. And that's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. In the air, right side of the infield. Alvarez under it. Drops into the glove. 1 away.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrating with himself until his next at bat.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. No score here in the second. The shortstop takes the ball. Up the middle. It's through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Two on, 1 out. Jason Hayward, the next up for the Padres. First pitch misses.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Machado, the lead runner out at second. Bogaerts over at first with 1 away. Up and in, ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two on, 1 out. That one misses. 3-1. Tirso Ornelas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here at the top of the second. Got him swinging.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating, that's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Fought off foul. On the ground to the left. They get the force, and that is the inning. Padres leave a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Come on, Pete.
Foul ball there. Darvish delivers. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Check swing, no appeal. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow down. 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Darvish kicks, delivers. Just off the outside edge. 2 balls, no strikes. And that one missing low. Inside ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Here's Jesse Winker. Out to center. Merrill sizes this one up. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Batting 7th, the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
And the batter now, Tyrone Taylor. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Right through there for a strike.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
That one outside, and 1-1.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Two outs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. I remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. On the ground to third. Gets it to first, and that'll do it. Mets leave 1. We'll move to the third with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Here's the catcher, Elias Diaz. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his third of the game.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
So the batting order turns over. Luis Arraez stands in. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. One down, base is empty. There's a swing and a miss.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
On the ground at first. Oh, and it hits the base. And they get the out after the ricochet.
The batter, the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Top of the third, no score. And another ball.
No strike.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Padres go down quietly, and we are still scoreless. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Francisco Alvarez. And there's a foul ball. That's hard hit on the line. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting ninth, the second baseman,
Jeff McNeil stands in. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Grounded out his first time up. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
And we're back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Jackson Merrill. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
You know, these Padres just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The next offering misses. Now two balls and a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that's too high. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Here's Machado. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And the pitch a little bit low, ball
One ball,
one.
no
Way
strike.
to lay off that pitch down.
Next
No,
one is
that's
off the
a ball.
plate. And the count now 2-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than
Up next
that.
for the
Anytime
Padres,
you rip a
the
line
second
drive the
baseman,
other way, you
Jake
feel really good about
Cronenworth.
what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So up next, Jake Cronenworth. He's 0 for 1. On a line out towards center. Makes a nice running catch. Runner tags from third. The throw is offline and he's in to score. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though, RBI.
Bogarts measures 6 feet 2 inches, 32 years old, and he was born in Aruba. 0-1 now. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Up next
Here's
for the
Jason
Padres,
Hayward.
the left
Struck
fielder,
out swinging his
Jason
first time.
Hayward.
On the ground to third. They take the force out, and that'll do it. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Padres 1 and the Mets nothing. And welcome back to the
Leading up
ballpark.
for the
Now
Mets,
the number
the
2
right
hitter,
fielder,
Juan
Juan
Soto.
Soto.
And that's down and away. So 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0.
Inside, just missed.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think
Now
about.
batting, third baseman.
And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. 0 for 1 so far. And that one fouled off. And now the 0-1. The Mets hitless so far in the game.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating
Now
so much
batting,
bat speed.
first
It's
baseman,
hard to
Pete
bring that to a halt once you commit it. And he tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Pete Alonso. This guy with light tower power. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Soto over at first with 1 away. And takes low for ball one. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. So up next for New York, Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
On the ground. Flips it. Nicely done for the out. Mets strand one, and it remains 1-0. We go to the top of the fifth. Now it's the DH, Tirso Ornelas. Senga back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Got it. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
And here's the catcher, Elias Diaz. And there's the strike. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luis Arraez.
Here comes Luis Arraez to the plate. If you're looking for contact, this is your guy.
Yeah, and if you're looking for batting titles, he's also your guy. Arraez is the first player in MLB history to win 3 straight with 3 different teams. The Twins, Marlins, and the Padres.
And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Tatis will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Arraez stands at second with 2 gone. Check swing, called strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that skips into dirt. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Padres lead 1. They lead it 1-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. At the plate, Jesse Winker.
Jesse Winker.
There's the strike. sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
He was all over that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And stepping in is the speedy Tyrone Taylor. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. In for a strike, 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. On the ground to short. Safe. He beats it.
Couple of singles back to back. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And now Francisco Alvarez. And that's a little bit high. 1-0. Double play ball to second. There's one. Relay to first. Double play.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. Grounded out his first time. Splits the plate. Strike 1. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game. Tying run in scoring position. Last half of inning number 5. And a strike in there.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
2 outs. Base hit center field. In from third is the tying run. And it's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
So 2 down, and stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Clips the corner, 0-1. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. McNeil, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that one lifted in the air center field. Merrill sizing this one up. Makes the catch. And that's the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even now at 1-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. All set for the top of the 6th. So digging in now for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Brings it in. And a quick out, number 1.
The third baseman, number 13.
Now Machado
Manny.
up here. A walk, and he's also singled. Ball
That's
1 low.
1-0.
through there for a strike.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
All tied up, and we're the top half of the sixth. On the ground right side, and it's through for a hit.
The batter, number 9, second baseman,
Jake Cronenworth getting ready to hit. That one's in there, 0-1. Man at first, one away. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Machado around second. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so
2.
great job there stepping up to the challenge. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way. And it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. She liked, and he got it done. A chance now to take the lead, and at this
Cronenworth runs. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. First and third, one down. And fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Ball one to Bogarts. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one missing inside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. On a line. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
Jason Hayward, the next up for the Padres. Fastball for a strike. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Danny Young getting ready to go. Nunez, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And that one is lifted in the air. Taylor sizes this one up. Makes the grab. And that is that. A run on 2 hits, and they lead 1. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Padres 2 and the Mets 1. Bottom of the 6th. And stepping in for New York, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
This one in the air. Arise. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One up, one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Mark Vientos.
And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
That clips the corner.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The Mets down by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. And that drops in for a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
One down, base is empty. Pitch misses. The count now 2-2. That one out to right. And that'll get down for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Here's some real power at the plate. Pete Alonso, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss, and that is strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Well, that may end in at bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
First and second, one out. Nimmo digs in now. Inside, and that's ball one.
One ball, no strike.
Runners at first and second with one gone. That's off the inside corner, and the count is 2-0. And another ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. And no swing. It's ball four.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. That does it for you, Darvish, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
So the Padres with a new arm on the mound. Yuki Matsui.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Next is the designated hitter, Jesse Winker. Golden opportunity right here. A little bit high, and that's ball one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jason Adam up and loosening in the pen. Estrada getting loose as well. Vientos at third. Alonso at second. Nimmo at first. One gone. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Base hit. One run in already. The tying run is in to score, and we are starting over. We are tied at 2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So bases loaded with one away. Tyrone Taylor, the next to hit. 1 for 2. On the inside corner for a strike. One out, bases full. That one not close. And now it's even 1-1. Popped in the air. Left field. Drops into the glove. Here comes the runner from third. He'll score on the sac fly. 3-2, they take the lead.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. That one's upstairs, ball 1. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a foul straight back. The 1-1 is fouled off. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two on, 2 outs. In the air, out towards left center. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. 7th inning coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Padres 2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, A.J. Minter.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, 1-run game, and now the DH, Tirso Ornelas. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Lindor to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Elias Diaz. That's in there, and that's strike 1. Minter measures 6 feet even, 31 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2015. And that one is downstairs, and the count even 1-1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Check swing called strike. And that is strike 2. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first and 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luis Arias.
Next for the Padres, Luis Arias. 1 for 3. And that one upstairs, ball 1. That one at the knees for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swung on, broken back grounder to third. Bounces it to first, but he digs it out, and the inning is over. Padres down in order, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Adrian
Now pitching
Morejon.
for San Diego.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for
Number
quality
50,
pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the
Morejon.
score right where it is.
Now it's the second
Way to
baseman,
go.
Jet
For the Mets,
McNeil.
The second baseman, Jet McNeil.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
0-1.
To the right side, Cronenworth whips it to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And now Francisco Lindor, 0 for 3 in this one. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, no strike.
Just
That's away.
missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. A solo shot, and they add on. It's 4-2.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
One out, base is empty. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. And ball 1. That one down the line, and foul ball. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And this one looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
So up next for New York, Mark Vientos. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That catches the top part of the zone. It's 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one the other way, and a base hit. And that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third. Runners now at the corners.
Now
I'm sure he feels really good about that one.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on
Alonso.
the line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Soto on third. Vientos over at first with 1 away. Just missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
2-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Inside and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Number 9,
So bases all loaded up. And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. There's the strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Bases loaded. 1 away. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
The batter, number 3.
And now the Mets DH, Jesse Winker.
Boog, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Kind of goes without saying, but stranding these 2 runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
2 outs.
That's the ball.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Fouled off. He was late. Got him swinging. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose
Now
Butto.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Swing and a foul straight back.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
So 2 strikes on Tatis. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, blowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
And now, Jackson Merrill. First pitch misses. Fastball for a strike. The Mets up by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is in for a strike.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
1 down, base is empty. That one to first, and that's just foul. Next offering upstairs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen for a beating.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. knowing that they can miss the bat. Tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Machado stands in now and watches strike one. And that one fouled off.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Two down, nobody on. Chases in the dirt, slider there. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it.
Now pitching for
back
the
now,
Padres.
new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the bottom of the
25.
8th, Sean Reynolds.
Sean Reynolds.
Tyrone Taylor
Leading up
now at the
for
plate.
the Mets, the
This is a
center
guy
fielder,
who's in the
Tyrone
lineup first and foremost because of what he
Taylor.
contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Foul ball still 0-2. On the ground, right side. Slings to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
The catcher number 4, Francisco Alvarez.
And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And another ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Now 3-1. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
3 ball, 2 strike.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. 2 away.
The batter, number 1.
2 down, base is
Second
empty.
baseman,
Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Here.
Upstairs, and that is ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And it's fouled away. Breaking ball inside. 2-2. That's a little bit low.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Francisco Lindor would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. 2 outs. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Edwin Diaz.
Now pitching
Save
for the
opportunity
New York
for him
Mets.
right here, and he's their
Number
guy.
39.
Time to lock this one down
Edwin
and get out of here with the W.
Diaz.
Stepping in
Leading
for
off
San
for
Diego, Jake
the second
Cronenworth.
baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
And a foul ball. Swings through that.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
That misses. Now 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Bogarts now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Diaz, he's one of those guys that seems like he's out there to do just one thing, and that's strike people out. 1 down, base is empty. Bogart swings through that one.
He looks frustrated when a guy puts a ball in play, and that's what you're doing. You're coming in, putting out a fire, high leverage situation, and with his kind of stuff, everyone expects him to strike out hitters.
Struck him out looking. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Last chance for the Padres. So digging in now for San Diego, Jason Hayward. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. When you think about building a bullpen, is strikeout rate one of the main things you're looking at?
Absolutely. And when you're talking about working from the back forward, those last 3 innings are the toughest ones of the ball game.
They're down to their final strike. This could end it. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.